Let's be real for a second. Being a graphic designer or a brand designer, or let's say a UI/UX designer, is one thing, but actually getting consistent clients is another thing. And that's where the whole different game is. You see, you spend hours designing, perfecting your portfolio, posting your work, but when it comes to landing gigs, landing real clients, is either dry or just unpredictable. I used to struggle with that too before until I mapped out this particular strategy using Cloud AI. Recently, I started using Cloud AI not to design for me, but to help me think better, position myself better, and actually communicate like a designer who is solving problem and not just designing. So in this video, I'll show you exactly how I use it to find design opportunities, write proposals that don't sound generic, and stand out even in a crowded market. So follow suit on this video, stick to the end of this video. If this is your first time on this channel, do well to like, subscribe, and share this video to people that may be needing it too. All right, so the first thing we need to do at this point is to have a good portfolio. Yes, because portfolio is what comprises of your work, what comprises of what your experience, and how you can be able to bring value to the work if your client is to hire you. All right, and if you don't have any idea on how to build a strong portfolio, this is where Cloud AI comes in. You can use it to leverage, you can use it as a vehicle to be able to build a good portfolio for yourself. And if you're in a situation whereby you haven't actually worked on real projects, you haven't actually been hired for a real project, then you can actually use Cloud AI to be able to draft out a project for you and for you to be able to work on that as if you're working on it or in the real life instance. Let's take for example, you want to make a design based on a particular niche, let's say a restaurant niche or probably a health niche. You want to make a design that aligns with that niche. What you have to do is that you need to input a good prompt to Cloud AI, describing what you want to do. That Cloud AI should act like a CEO of this particular company or this particular organization, and they need a good branding or let's say a good interface for their designs. That the AI should map out a guide for you to be able to do the design for them. At that point, you're leveraging Cloud AI, you're using it as the CEO, and it will give it to you in such a way that it will be in real life sense. So with that, you should be able to use those projects you built there and use it as a portfolio. All right, so I'll be sharing my screen so that it will be easier for you to understand and for you to be able to relate with it. All right, guys, so here I'll be sharing my screen on how I do this. This is Cloud AI. If you haven't installed that, you can just go to your Play Store or Apple Store to install that. So I'll just open this AI to here, then input the particular prompt I want it to work for me with. All right, so at this point I want to leverage it to be able to build a good portfolio for me to be able to get a good client. So right now I can just say act as a ceo act as a CEO of a healthcare based company who needs a good and quality brand identity designs, and you want to hire me. Communicate with me as your designer and give me every brief to be able to work on your project for you. So right now, let's wait for the response of this AI and how it will be able to map out this thing very clearly. This is the response here. Welcome to MedCore Health Solutions. So if you scroll down, you'll be able to read a lot about this particular company that it has mapped out here. So at this point, you can also actually use this as a guide for you to be able to make the design, make it as if you're solving a real life problem, in as much as it's a fiction, but position it as a real life problem so that it will be able to be humanly relatable. All right. So this is the details here All you have to do is to read them carefully, and then you go over to your Photoshop or the tool you're using for designing and create this particular identity and everything. So this, after that, you can actually place it on your portfolio and arrange it sequentially so that it can be enticing for professionals to hire you. Just like we did here, you can actually copy this particular prompt here, copy it, paste it again, and then you can edit it. Instead of healthcare, you can edit it like a skincare based company, for example, skincare based company. Then send it to Cloud AI too. It will bring out all the details for you to be able to make the design. So after this, you should be able to combine it to your portfolio. So another thing you can do here is, if you don't have an idea on how to build a well-structured portfolio, you can actually ask this AI to be able to structure it for you in such a way that you have 100% or let's say 90% chance of being hired. All right. So it can help you structure everything, and the output will be very, very great. We are done with the creation of the portfolio at this point, and the next thing is to source out where these clients are. Is to source out whether the social media handle, the email, or the website where you can find these high-paying clients. So this is the same way you inputted the prompts for Cloud AI to be able to draft out something for you. This is the same way you can actually use it to help you search the net, search the internet of quality contacts of these CEOs or their email, so you'll be able to send cold DMs to them. Remember that your portfolio is the number one thing they'll view. They don't know you. And the most important thing they focus on is someone that will solve their problem, someone that not just design, but have this idea of adding value to the organization. So you need to include everything as much as possible in your portfolio so that it will be ranking 1 out of 10. All right. So another thing is that, okay, let's move over to our Cloud AI right now and let's input this prompt. Let's see how it goes. All right, so right here we can just input another prompt. Help me source the internet for the active email addresses of these clients, so I can send a code email for job hiring as a designer. All right, so this is the feedback that we got here. He said, here is what I can help you to do instead, LinkedIn outreach. So you can actually follow this up and make more researches on how you'll be able to do this, even to the point that they can actually give you a website whereby you can search for all these clients, and also a guide on how you'll be able to follow them up and how you'll be able to pitch them strongly. All right. So once you apply all these things I've just said in this video, you can level up your design game from just a designer to what, an inner. I hope this video was useful to you. Do well to subscribe and share this video, and let me know your comments in the comment section whether you've used Cloud AI before and your experience with it, whether you've used the combination of ChatGPT and Cloud AI before, and how your experiences were with them. Let me know in the comment section. Have you ever tried this particular trick I just shared right now? Let me know how it went with you in the comment section. Thank you once again for being in this video. I'll be sharing subsequent videos about AI, about design tips, and a lot of value on this channel. So do well to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out.